Welcome again, a new live stream. Bitcoin. So I'm in short. You are wondering. I close my position, yes, and I'm in short right now because I'm thinking, well, based on the probabilities, Bitcoin is gonna drop. So let me show you my technical analysis for Bitcoin. First of all, let's start with the original technical analysis here. So here I said, you know what? Be careful here. You're in short because Bitcoin is forming a bullish divergence, so the direction is should be to the upside, something like this, right? So what happened after that? Well, a couple days after my projection, what happened? Now Bitcoin is bouncing, right? Yeah, good. So there is a bullish divergence, yes, but one thing you are in my system of trading, well, this setup has a problem. What is the problem? OBB. Curve is showing you a bullish variance, but OBB is not, right? So also OBB is testing the MA55. So usually when we see this, well, you know my system, or you understand my system, this is gonna be a rejection. Okay, usually it's like that, right? So in some point here, Bitcoin will get rejected. Okay, why? Because we have this bullish variance, yes, but usually curve is not very strong. It's not stronger than OBB. OBB actually is very strong, very very strong. So I said in my previous short, I said, you know what, I'm expecting $27,000, 27,400 around the 55, but looks like Bitcoin actually is not gonna do it, at least not this weekend. So right now my concern for Bitcoin is just wasting time. One second. Okay, so Bitcoin is wasting time here. So in this weekend, you will see Monday, Bitcoin is gonna test a zero line here, and Bitcoin technically is doing nothing. Okay, so you want to be bullish, you want to see Bitcoin above around 28k, 29, around there. So I will say this bounce you see here is gonna be a sell opportunity. That's simple. Okay. So right now here I open a long position around here. It was not the best because I was busy around here around 25,700, and I closed my position around $26,500. Now today I open a short position. Why? Let me show you. In 4-hour chart, it's a trading 4-hour chart, right? It's a trading 4-hour chart. And why I open a short position here? First of all, here is because we have 12-hour chart. Let me show you here 12-hour chart, and Bitcoin is following this time frame very good. Bitcoin the first time tested here the MA100, MA55, and got rejected, and now it's testing the MA55 here. And because this setup here is telling me Bitcoin doesn't have enough time, right? So in some point, if I'm right with this, it says if the sell signal in 4-hour chart is right, it's correct, it's real, so we will see a sell signal something like this, something like the previous sell signal here, and with volatility contracting here, well, potentially we will see a fireworks, but to the downside. So that's why I open a short, and of course, risk management is the most. So I am doing something like this, right? Let me show you here. I am like this, yeah, looking around maybe a 1.5% and looking for maybe a test of the basement around $25,600. That is my short setup I'm looking for right now. Okay. So if I'm right with this, it's very simple. In 12-hour chart, I mean the next 12 hours, you have to see Bitcoin closing the candle below $26,000, 450, below 400, $26,400, and yes, after that you will see $26,000. But usually market makers, they love to just drop here. People will enter potentially in long position here because, you know, it's the support, right? And from here it's just gonna break down, killing more longs, and well, around here I will just potentially close my position if I am correct with this technical analysis. Now let me show you 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, as you can see here, we have sell signal forming here. So if I am correct with this reaction, we will see something like this, maybe this weekend. So potentially Bitcoin at this point is gonna be around $26,000. And just the only thing I'm gonna do is just protect my entry, and let's see if I am right. Okay, remember, technical analysis trading is just, well, at least for me, is based on the probabilities. Okay, so that's why I am doing this. Now, let's talk about something serious. macro time frames. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna start with a 5-day chart. 5-day chart is very interesting here. Bitcoin tested 5-day chart ME55, as you can see here, and well, the next close is in 3 days. So as long as Bitcoin is below $27,000, I would say, it's still to the downside. It's still, but I will be careful here with my shorts. Why? Because 5-day chart is showing me something very interesting. Maybe in a couple of weeks, if Bitcoin can, I mean, not this week. Let me explain this better. Bitcoin must hold this area between $26,000 and $25,000 at least another maybe 2 weeks, I will say. At least all this month, I think. Yes, the next 2 weeks of September. If Bitcoin holds this area, potentially we could see a buy signal here maybe in October. Okay, so if we see that, yes, Bitcoin is gonna bounce here, maybe a 30K, 31K, potentially, yes. But well, we don't have confirmation, and this time I'm gonna tell you something. If we see this bounce, for example, imagine, yeah, Bitcoin is bullish in October, okay, to the moon, because there is no volume. I have bad news for you. It's gonna be a sell, okay? It's gonna be a sell. It's gonna be the last chance to sell Bitcoin, I think, this year, and after that you will see something like this, okay? So, but don't get me wrong, I am not looking for $40,000, $50,000, whatever, all the targets people they like to say on YouTube. No, actually, no. I am based on the probabilities. There is a very high probability Bitcoin will test 20K, even the basement around maybe 17K in some point this year. So let's talk about the weekly chart. Weekly chart actually is doing something very, very interesting here. Officially, Bitcoin broke the ME55. Well, we don't have the confirmation. We need to wait for just this weekend, right? But technically speaking, Bitcoin broke the ME55. So it's the first time Bitcoin actually, this is the first fake signal we have. So because in the previous cycles, let me show you here, every time when we had this signature, when OBB broke the ME55 in volume, yeah, let me show you here, and this one, every time Bitcoin, the bottom was already in. So the thing I'm trying to say here is Bitcoin is doing something different. This cycle is a little bit different, and also monthly is doing something I never see before. I mean, I was telling the chart, I didn't see the same thing. So Bitcoin is building something new here, something new. Like I don't. It's too soon to say this, but I don't want to like scare you, like to be like too much, like oh super bearish. But there is no volume here. I mean, all 2023, the volume is just garbage. Yeah, there is no accumulation. There is nothing here. So if we see a sell signal in the monthly in this year, 2023, at least 6 months, 2024 is going to be terrible for Bitcoin and crypto. Okay. So technically speaking, right now, the bottom, this signal here it could be fake. So I'm opening now the doors to potentially see new lows for Bitcoin in the macro scale. Okay. I don't want to say like, oh yeah, Bitcoin is gonna cross the 10K. Of course not, because technically speaking, it's still holding 25K. As long as Bitcoin is holding 25K, I am still after a couple months and potentially something like this, right? Something like this, right? And after that, potentially to the upside. But it will take time. Remember, this is weekly chart. So there is no volume for Bitcoin. Remember, in this channel, I am talking about just reality, okay? Not fantasy. It's a fact. Like you can open your trading view, you can use your volume, whatever the indicator you're using about with volume, and you will see this every time in weekly chart, in monthly chart. Bitcoin in after the bull market is losing steam. You see, it's losing steam. So this is telling me if we have a bull market in 2024, 2025, it's gonna be the hill here is gonna be very small. Okay. So careful here, because I know there are many people, they are thinking Bitcoin will just keep pumping forever and will hit $1 million, right? I think thinking that way at this point, I think it's not very smart. Okay, so let's talk about the something very very interesting is happening here. Volatility here is very very low, extremely low. Okay, every time, technically speaking, we have this. Well, if you are new here in this live stream, volatility is this is telling me the price is contracting. Okay, okay. The waves are. This is like when the volatility is very high, it's like this, right? When the volatility is very low, it's not moving, it's not moving, it's not moving. So bears are pushing the price to the downside, and bulls are pushing the price to the upside, almost at the same, in the same. I mean, at the same level. In some point, one of them is gonna win. Okay, so this is telling me right now the market is not moving. So weekly chart is showing me the next macro pump, like 6 months bull market or 6 months bear market, is coming soon. So Bitcoin is crossing the settle line here, as you can see here, crossing the settle line here. Remember, this is not a signal. No, it's just a warning. Bitcoin, technically speaking, is not breaking the MI55, not yet. Okay, not yet. We have to see a red candle like this, so big, yeah. Yes, and after that, yes, we can say yes, Bitcoin broke the MI55, and just the next bounce, just short for maybe 1 year, okay? But technically speaking, Bitcoin is still holding or trying to defend the MI55. It's not broken, okay? So if Bitcoin the next 2 weeks, and it's better in October, holds this area, let me just draw my rectangle here. If Bitcoin somehow can manage and hold here this area without making new lows for at least 2-3 weeks, I'm gonna tell you here right now, I'm gonna start opening long positions. Okay? Yeah. So why? Because if in 2 weeks Bitcoin is still here, 2-3 weeks, maybe this month, yeah, this thing is gonna do something like this. Okay? It's gonna fire potentially a buy signal. Okay? So careful here. Okay, careful here. It's about timing. Okay, the next macro buy signal for Bitcoin is coming. Maybe potentially, if Bitcoin holds this area, maybe October, November is gonna be the next buy opportunity for Bitcoin in the macro scale. Okay, why? Because potentially here we will have a buy signal here. Now, is this gonna be the next bull market? I don't think so. If we see the volume is garbage, right? So I can tell you right now here, if we see this bounce, if we see in not today, not next week, in October maybe, yeah, in some point in the future here, if we see this bounce, potentially this bounce is gonna be a sell opportunity for Bitcoin because there is no volume. Okay, so that's why don't be too bearish. Okay, don't, oh my god, Bitcoin is gonna crash to 10K. No, no. Okay, careful here. Timing is extremely important. Now, I'm gonna show you the facts. We don't have confirmation. I'm not saying buy. First of all, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not saying buy right now. Of course not. I'm saying what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna wait a couple weeks, maybe in October, if I see the confirmation, potentially a buy signal and Bitcoin holding this area, yes, I'm gonna open long positions and I'm gonna start buying. Okay, but not now, not today. Now, let me show you why I am quite positive about Bitcoin. Is because we have another potential buy signal forming. As you can see, 3-day chart. Yes, usually this kind of setup, this kind of price action is a bear trap here, and potentially we could see a bounce here. But remember, volume is everything. At least with my system of trading. Okay, the volume is garbage. As you can see here, it's garbage. So if we see this bounce, Bitcoin is just gonna be like this. Slowly, just trying to move, and after that, something like this. Because there is no volume. Okay? There is no volume. Bitcoin is doing something like, if we compare the data like in the past, it's doing something different this cycle. Why I'm saying it's gonna be a sell, if we see this bounce in weekly chart or we see this bounce in 3-day chart, it's gonna be a sell. Why? Well, I'm gonna explain to you why. The monthly is a big warning. It's a huge warning for all the, you know, fans of Bitcoin. If you know my system, maybe you know what I'm going to say here. Okay? No, thank you. This is not with me. Thank you. Bye. That's it. Time is over. Okay? Why? It's because seller line is testing here and Bitcoin didn't move in the monthly. All this year, Bitcoin, the performance of Bitcoin is just terrible, right? So, as you can see here, let me show you with facts again, right? You know, facts, always facts. We have a buy signal here and we have here sell signal. I will make it simple, okay? We have a buy signal here, we have a sell signal here, okay? We have a buy signal, well, this one not, and here we have a buy signal here, and potentially we will have in October, November, a sell signal. So maybe December, who knows? The thing here is like if you compare the previous cycles, sorry, here. So from the buy signal in the monthly, what Bitcoin did. Let me show you here. The price range was from here to here, 4,500 pump. Amazing, right? Beautiful. From here, around 4,000 to the sell signal, around 120%. And from here, if we are very strict from the buy signal is here, exactly here at $23,000, to the potentially sell signal right now is nothing. It's around 13%. So the performance of this year for Bitcoin is really bad. Okay, so that's why I think in my case, at least as a trader, just I'm getting ready. I am, of course, trading, but I am not heavy right now in the markets, especially for Bitcoin, because I am looking for potentially we could have the first bull trap in the monthly. It's gonna be amazing. I love shorting Bitcoin, so amazing. Potentially, yes. Okay, so let me see the comments before I continue. Local guide, you are correct, no volume. Well, yeah, there is no volume. But remember, even if we don't have volume, Bitcoin or any asset can just keep pumping, right? But you must be careful because if you know there is no volume, you cannot just hold your position and that's, oh yeah, never mind, right? I will just hold forever and ever and who cares, right? Because I will become millionaire, right? Yeah. So Bill, welcome. Oh yeah, I am trying to. I'll change the live stream. I think it's better this time. So James, hello, welcome for joining. Welcome. Can you check FTM? Yes, I'm gonna check some altcoins, but let me tell you something. If Bitcoin is not good, very good. I mean, it's not. I'm expecting a pullback. Now you know what you can expect for all the altcoins, right? All the altcoins will just drop. So we really need to see more of the chart. We cannot tell you are in daily, weekly. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you are right. You are right. Let me try to fix this right now. Let me try to fix this. 1 second. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to fix the problem right now with the scale of my screen. So let me. Okay, I'm sorry, but I think I made a mistake and I don't know how to fix this. Let me just give me 1 second. I will try to fix it right now. Oh well, sorry. The thing here is like we are. Let me see if I can do something. I can show here the monthly and everything here in the screen because you are right. You cannot see. People cannot see the time frame. Yeah. Well, it's because I'm using a new computer and I forgot to. This application maybe is not good. Well, never mind. So this is the monthly, okay? This is the monthly. I'm gonna just say it. This is the monthly. Sorry, next time I will be more careful, okay? So the thing here is like right now for Bitcoin in the monthly chart, as you can see here, this is a big warning. If I will like investor, for example, if I bought Bitcoin at 17K, if I have this signal, well, I think I will just manage my position and maybe just protect my entry and just wait, potentially just wait. Okay. So, but Bitcoin is doing something very interesting. Now, the major warning for Bitcoin is this month. If in the next 2 weeks you see Bitcoin closing below 25K, for example, the candle is like this, right? Candlelight is closing like this. Yes, it's gonna be almost a fact. Like Bitcoin will hit the basement with around 17K. New lows? Potentially yes. I mean, yes, potentially yes. So there are some bullish things. Yes, midterm. One to the chart, there is a bullish divergence into the chart. Let me show you here. There is a bullish on OBV, and also in curve there is no bullish divergence. So the thing here is like all of them, they are testing key areas like MA21 or MA55. So the thing here is like Bitcoin is building this signal in the monthly. So in some point in October, November, if Bitcoin is, okay, let me explain this. How I'm gonna trade this, because yeah, I'm getting questions right now. Okay, let me explain. First of all, here what I'm going to do here. I'm gonna explain to you what I'm going to do. Okay, my plan. Okay, first of all, I am not financial advisor. Okay, but this is my plan. This is my trading plan for Bitcoin. If in the next 2 weeks or three, maximum, maybe in the second week of October, Bitcoin is still holding the MA55, I mean, in this area, in the future, not today, in October, let me see, October second week, around here. If Bitcoin is holding this area, yes, for at least a couple of weeks, we could have a buy signal in the weekly chart. It's not going to be very strong buy signal. Huh? It's not going to be very strong. But this is telling me Bitcoin potentially will bounce here, testing again the top of the range. Yes. And from here, well, get ready, because this could be a major short opportunity. Why? Because monthly will fire a sell signal again. I mean, this it will fire a sell signal maybe in October, November, in November potentially, something like this. If you see something like this, well, this bounce potentially we could see for Bitcoin is going to be the last chance to get out. Why? Because in the monthly, every time when we have a sell signal in the monthly, it's terrible. Let me show you. Let me show you, because, here, sell signal and sell signal. So all of them, just Bitcoin crash. Even this one, as you can see here, Bitcoin, it was firing a sell signal here, and all of them, we don't have fake signals. You understand? In the monthly, we don't have sell signal. We don't have fake signals. Sorry. So if we see a sell signal again in the monthly here, Bitcoin is technically doing, the performance is very bad in monthly. With buy signal, right? In the next sell signal, it's just gonna be terrible. You will see just a big red candle, something like this. This is 17K. Now, you wanna be bullish? Okay, good. So I'm hoping for double bottom. Okay. So that's the thing. You ask me right now, the answer is I don't know, because I cannot see the future, right? But I told you what I'm going to do. Okay, what I'm going to do. If you want to know, because just couple guys are, 2 or 3 guys are in the investing channel, I'm gonna prepare a video, because we will have to get ready for this, because this is coming. The last time when I post in that channel, it was in summer. Remember, every 3 months around there, I am posting there, because that kind of the profile for that channel is people like they want to buy and hold for months, right? So that's why we will have to wait some months sometimes, right? We have to wait, right? But 90% of the traders are in the trading channel, because they want to trade 4-hour chart or maximum 1 day chart, right? So, but yeah, I'm gonna update. If you are in my Patreon in that channel, I think this weekend I'm gonna update this technical analysis, and I'm gonna explain with more details what I'm going to do. Of course, it's up to you. You want to do it or not. I am not financial advisor. Just I'm sharing my experience with you and how I will manage my risk and how I will enter to the market if I see this drop, for example, right? Okay, so let's continue with the next chart. USD dominance, remember, is a contrarian indicator for Bitcoin. So if I am looking for Bitcoin, like potential is gonna drop in the 1-day chart right now, we will have a pullback. I wanna see something bullish for USD dominance. Okay, so I'm gonna start with 1-day chart. 1-day chart because it's the time frame I am, well, first of all here, remember what I said before, I think last week I said is forming a bullish, a bearish divergence. We will see a new high here and Bitcoin is gonna pump, right? What happened? Well, now you saw it, right? Bitcoin is pumping. Okay, the thing here is like, this weekend, the seller line is about to be tested, same as Bitcoin, okay? And this thing is still trending, as you can see here. The trend is your friend. It's still to the upside. So potentially this area, you will see some accumulation and not a spike. So Bitcoin is not gonna drop more. It's not gonna pump more. I think Bitcoin is gonna just drop from here. Okay, volume is still healthy. I cannot say this is a break of the MI55. It's maybe a test, yes. So as long as it's above the MI55 in the price action here, follow the trend and the trend is your friend. So next week we will see a buy signal here and potentially sideways here and continuation. Okay, so Bitcoin, according to this technical analysis in 1-day chart, Bitcoin is just gonna drop. Let me show you the weekly chart. Weekly chart is very important. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a very interesting chart. It's gonna be a very interesting chart. Yeah. Technically speaking, we have a double top, right? Remember what I said to you. If in 2 weeks Bitcoin is holding 25K, right? We will see a bounce, right? Yeah. Okay, remember this. Why? Because I'm showing you something. It's very interesting. Let me see here first before I say something. We don't have better divergence, but we have a technical double top forming right now for USD dominance. Some traders, not me, they see this also as a potential better divergence as well, but not me. I mean, I'm very strict. I really want to see a new high. The thing here is like, we'll have potentially a sell signal in the next 2-3 weeks for curve in USD dominance, as you can see here. So we have this sell signal forming here. Oh, sorry, 1 second here. We have the sell signal here. And what is this telling me? It's very simple. This thing in the long term should drop to this area, around 7.29%. So that's why I said to you, don't be too bearish right now. Don't do it. Because in the midterm, I mean, I'm saying maybe October, November, potentially, if it holds 25K, we will see a bounce. Perfect, good, congratulations, yeah, good. But at the same time, that bounce is gonna be a sell. Why? Because monthly, eventually is gonna fire a sell signal, yeah? And now I'm gonna show you something. In the monthly chart for USD dominance, what we have here, think about this. This thing is super bullish. You see, even it's not testing the MA21. You see? Are you agree? Yeah, very good. Okay. Even it's very strong. It's trending so hard, like it's not testing even the MA21. Okay. So if we do the projection here, something like this, it may be in November, December, this thing is gonna test a certain line here. You see? And the last time what happened? The last time what happened is here was in November 2021. Yes. And after that, remember, Bitcoin in that month, November 2021, was around $66,000, $67,000, 68, something like that. And I opened a very beautiful short position. I remember. Yeah. So, because the price action even is not breaking the MA21. So what I'm trying to say right now here is like, when you see the sell line testing here, we will have a monthly buy signal. So the next 6 months or maybe 2024, it's not gonna be great. Okay. This technical analysis I am a swing trader, right? I like to see 3 months, maybe maximum 6 months of price action, macro timeframes, because with that in mind, I can, if I'm gonna trade 1 day chart, I know just I can hold maybe 10 days, no more, my position. Yeah, because I know there is a signal in weekly chart, for example. I know if I am trading weekly chart, I am holding for 3 months. I know there is a signal potentially in 1 month. I cannot hold more than 3 months my position. You see, that's why timing is extremely important. If you want to know more about psychology of trading and this kind of stuff, I strongly suggest go to the description of this video. You will find a playlist. Oh, first of all, you want to learn my system of trading, at least the big picture, right? You can go to the description of this channel, this video, and you will see the playlist. After you finish watching the videos, I think you will get enough information to understand what I'm trying to say, how my system is working in the big picture, of course. And also, you want to learn about psychology of trading, because remember, you could learn what is RSI, what is MACD, what is price action, Fibonacci levels, whatever. But if you cannot control your emotions, you cannot handle this feeling, right? FOMO, right? Buying, selling. You know what? I'm gonna become millionaire tomorrow. I will just travel to Dubai, sexy girls, whatever, right? You have this mindset, you have a problem, okay? And always I said this: you have your Discord, your Telegram with many crypto groups. Well, you have a problem as well. But of course, this is just my opinion, right? It's not just my opinion. Yeah, I don't know anything about trading. Nothing. Okay, good. So now I hope this now is clear what I'm going to do, right? Remember, I am not financial advisor, but Bitcoin in the monthly, potentially November, December, sell signal, yes. Weekly chart is potentially a buy signal, so potentially October, November, we will see this bounce. No new highs, of course, no new highs. I'm not looking for new highs. Oh yeah, 40K, 50K, no. If we see this bounce, potentially should be a slow, yeah, a slow, around this, testing around 30K again, and after that, to the moon, right? To the moon. Okay, well, let's see. Now, let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the comments, and also some stock market that you want. Please ask me in the comments. You want me to check the stock market, and also I want to show you first of all the SP500. Sorry, the SP500, and after that stocks, and after that I'm gonna check the comments. Sorry. Okay, so let's start with the SP500. Okay. The SP500, you are wondering right now, oh yeah, new highs, new ATA, blah, 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 blah. No. Probabilities are very low. Very, very low. Yeah. For you, maybe it's looking bullish, yes, but we have, if you follow my system of trading, we have here a sell signal ADX negative here. This is like this, sideways. I mean, this thing could be just being sideways, and downside. Yeah. Now, we could have we could see a mirror new high here, but let me tell you something. If we see new high, yes, very good, right? 2-3 months, and eventually you will see a better variance, and even the drop is gonna be even worse. Honestly, for me, I want to see the SP500 dropping right now, because if we see this drop, for example, like this in the 55, it's gonna be more like organic. And from here, yes, from here is going to be the next buy opportunity in the long term, and after that to the money you want. Okay, I don't like to see when the price is doing something like this and it's not dropping, because eventually we will see a better divergence, and after that continuation potentially to the downside. So that's why I prefer when the price actually is more healthy, more organic. Okay, so in the weekly chart, as you can see here, I am respecting my system of trading. So my projection for this asset right now is actually not right now, is since August. Is just sideways here, yeah, to the downside. Okay, sideways here and downside. Okay, of course, if we see the seller line testing here, and potentially we could have a buy signal here, maybe in December, January, whatever. Yes, maybe after that we could go just to the moon you want, but it's gonna take time. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the monthly here, because I'm curious what is gonna happen. Okay, same thing as Bitcoin. As you can see here, So let me see. Yeah, more data here. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, no, no. Okay. No, thanks. No, 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 no. No, this is not for me. No, thank you. Careful with this. Careful with this. Rejection with ME55 here in volume and potentially sell signal. Yes, November, December. So no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. You will have, we will get another chance to buy stocks on SP500 again. Maybe in some point, maybe the Q1 of 2024, maybe around there. Okay. So right now here, well, this is not looking good. Not looking good for the SP500. Targets is the first target should be around 4,200. Well, if we see like something very, very bad, the next target is gonna be 3,700 in the monthly basis. I'm talking about the next 6 months. Okay, so I will not be very, very, very bullish. If you're thinking to buy the stock market, one of the basic rules you need to understand is don't buy the resistance breakout. No. It's because I found a short, yeah, from Algo or something with more than 200K views. Like he's saying, yeah, because I saw that, right? With this indicator, when it's testing the previous high here, you see the buy signal here, buy to the moon, and you will make 100x. Amazing. You're so stupid. Seriously. Oh my God. Sorry. I'm saying these kind of things because I have just almost 600 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you for your support. But seriously, like, oh my God. Actually, one guy suggested like I have to create a stream of my reaction and all the bullshit many traders they are saying. But I said to them, no, I don't know. I don't want to say something bad about people. I mean, like, maybe I will one day. It's gonna be funny. So okay, the thing here is like the stock market. You are looking for investing, and you will have to wait. I will, if it's me, I will just wait for maybe at least 3 months, 6 months, just maybe saving some capital, and maybe after that, maybe potentially will enter. And now I'm gonna tell you this. First of all, I'm not financial advisor, but this is very important. This is very important because something is about to happen in the world. Oh my God, yeah, I have a crystal ball. I can see the future right now. Yeah. But let me tell you something. Let me show you this chart. It's very, very interesting. If I show you, for example, where is it? Dixie? Where is Dixie? This one. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be terrible for Bitcoin and all the currencies in the world. Japanese yen, all you. I don't know your country. Where are you from? Where are you living right now? But your coin, your currency is gonna crash. Okay, bad news. Yeah, inflation, recession, the Fed, whatever. You can say whatever. Okay, I don't care. I don't follow news. I really don't care. I really don't care. Okay, so this thing is gonna pump again. Yeah, the dollar is gonna pump. Careful here because we will have where, oh my God, everything now makes sense. You see. I said Bitcoin maybe November, December, around there, we will have a drop, right? We will see a drop. Stock, the SP500 is looking like it's gonna drop, right, in the next 3 months. Okay, and you know what is happening to the dollar? We are gonna have a buy signal. So what is this telling me? Remember, the dollar, when the dollar is pumping, usually currencies and Bitcoin they are crashing in the macro scale. Okay, so if we are gonna have in the next 2-3 months a buy signal here, all the currencies in the world will crash more. Bitcoin is gonna crash. The stock market is gonna crash. Yeah, and let me show you. Every time when we have a buy signal in this chart, in the monthly, we have a buy signal here. 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 And well, the only period like we didn't have, we have buy signals here, but actually was crashing more. It was in downtrend, right? The monthly, it was in 2003. But from here, this is the bear market. This is accumulation. And now we are technically speaking in a bull market. The trend is your friend in the monthly for USD. So you see, we have since 2008, 1, 2. Oh, sorry, I missed this one. Around here. Yeah, we have one, sorry, this one, no, it's after the consolidation. Okay, this one, two, three, four, five, six signals, like saying, when we have a buy signal here, what happened with the dollar? To the moon, right? So what is gonna happen with, based on the probabilities, with all the currencies in the world, right? Well, let me show you one example, one more example, and this is the country I'm living, because I'm living in Japan, okay? And I think now you know this, right? But let me show you, the Japanese yen is just really, really, I think the toilet paper is more expensive right now. It's more worth it, than this thing, because it's really, really shit. Sorry, my language. Sorry. Let me show you here. Sorry, here. Let me show you here the Japanese yen, what is doing. What is doing the Japanese yen? New ATA. You see? You see? My long-term target for this thing is 165 in the long term. Let me show you here. 160.65 is the target I am looking for the Japanese yen. This is very concerning. Why? Because you are thinking this is resistance. This is not resistance, my friend. The resistance for this currency in the long term is going to be around 230. So if I am right with this technical analysis, in the long term, 2025, 2026, yeah, I have my crystal ball, you will see the Japanese economy just doing shit. 6 month chart, let me show you here. Beautiful, beautiful break in 6 months. Yeah, let me show you this. Better variance forming, yes, but it will take years, right? So as you can see here, breaking this level, 160 to the moon, yeah, to the moon. And I am pretty sure your currency, I don't know your country you're living, has similar situations. We'll be careful here, because I'm telling you right now, yeah, I am just trader, I am not your financial advisor, but I will suggest, just a suggestion, keeping a lot of money or your savings in your bank, you will just lose like 10, 20, 25% just for saving. You have to learn how to invest. That's the point. You need to, not trading. Investing and trading is different. They are different skills, okay? You can use your trading skills to invest. For investing, yes. But it's very hard and it requires a lot of discipline. Okay, it's not easy. Okay. Okay, so let me see the comments. Okay, if you have any suggestions, if you want me to check any coin, just let me know. Okay. Okay, let's see. FTM. Yes, of course, no problem. I can check FTM. Bitcoin is dropping, so I think this it is. Please specify the time frame you wanna see. Okay. So FTM is Phantom, right? Is Phantom? I think so. It's Phantom, right? So in the monthly, yeah, well, no, let's try the weekly chart. Is this one FTM? Yes. Is this chart? Okay. ADX is positive here. Of course, I cannot be bearish here, but I cannot buy here. No, it's to the doubt. I mean, I will just wait for potential. You look at the volume. It's really, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, what do you want me to say? Technically speaking, this is the support. Yes, this is the support. If I have to buy this asset for investing, investing right in the long term, 6 months, just buy and forget it. One of the areas, the first area should be this one, yeah, around 0.19, 0.20, and the second one is gonna be, if we see a break, careful here. Check I mean, oh my god, it's very scary when I say it's just, I'm trying not to talk in this way again, because it was when I hear myself in the videos, it's very annoying. I hate myself sometimes. But the thing here is, like, you see this, I'm gonna say it, okay? If you see your favorite coin breaking this area, this thing is just gonna break like shitcoin. Yeah, I say that. To 0.10. Okay? To 0.10, and careful here because I'm talking about a massive drop of 50-60% drop. So risk management is the most. Okay, if you have no idea about trading, yes, you can use the dollar cost average, something like that. For me, it's terrible way of trading, Many YouTubers, they are saying, you have to do that. If you buy $500 per month, you will make 1 million in 20 years. Yeah, because they are thinking the market will be bullish all time. Yeah. But what could happen if we have the same conditions as 1930 or 1970, where the stock market was in sideways for more than 40 years? Okay. Maybe that is gonna be a talk for another stream, but well, never mind. Okay. So the thing here is like, I will suggest here, like you want to hold here, you're looking for opportunities to buy. This is the first area to buy, of course, yes. And the second area after because you see, there is nothing here. There is nothing here. There is there is an empty space here. So this thing just will drop like this. Okay. Will drop, and you will see potentially the next time will be 0.08 around there. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue with the next altcoin. Okay. No, sorry, the next comment. Sorry. So possible sell signal November, December, a possible would. Okay. Remember, I think. Okay, I need to explain timing. Timing is extremely important. Okay, I said it many times for 2 years since I started this channel. You cannot open a long position, for example, in futures in 1 hour chart and hold for 1 week. Because if your chart is 1 hour, how many buy and sell signals you will get in 1 hour time frame? A lot, right? It's the same thing. If you buy in 1 day chart, how many buy and sell signals you will get in 1 month, right? So that's the question. It depends on your system, right? It depends on your system. But in my seasonal trading, right, 1 day chart in average, you can buy and hold for maybe 10 days, a little bit more, 12 maybe. Yeah. If you buy in weekly chart, so weekly chart, every candle is just 1 week of price action, in average around 3 months. In the monthly, if you buy in the monthly, you buy and hold for minimum 6 months to 1 year. Okay, so that's the point. Many traders, they have no idea about timing, so they open a long position, and they after 5 minutes they are in red, and they cancel the position. Why? Because, oh my god, I'm losing money, and again and again. Yeah, I was there before many years ago. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, so that's why timing is extremely important. Okay, so let's continue. About the stock market, I think I already said it. Potentially we could see a new high, but if you see this high, it's gonna be a sell opportunity. It's terrible. Remember, basic rules of trading. Basic rules. Never buy the resistance. Never buy the resistance and never sell the support. Yeah. And I said it. I said it many times here. Let me show you here. Bitcoin. Remember what happened in 2021? Yeah. What happened? Bitcoin will hit 150K, 200K, 500K. Remember? Yeah, right? Many YouTubers with 200K subscribers, to the moon something, something, you know, all the YouTubers, right? They were just shilling. Oh, you know, Bitcoin will hit, and buy my courses, and enter to my crypto community because you will get 100% discount for blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, that shit. So the thing here is like, all that people, they made a lot of money, yes. When Bitcoin was here, they were just very lucky. They bought very cheap and they sold very expensive. Very lucky. Nice, very nice. But that doesn't mean they are very good traders. I'm not saying I'm the better, of course not. I take many losses all the time, but I am very realistic, right? Very realistic. What I said here, hey, careful here. People, they are saying, social media, oh, 100K, whatever. And I said in my live stream, in my private Discord channel, I am in short. I close my positions. I was saying, all the guys, you know what? Bitcoin is gonna crash. No, you're crazy. Boomer. And what happened after that? Yeah, okay. So you can see my profile in my trading view. You can watch my videos on 2021 and you will find all the information there. Okay. So I am not saying I'm very good. up doing trading? No. I'm doing this for living? Yes. I take losses like you? Yes, of course. But in the long term, my losses are less than my wins. Okay. So in overall, all the in the macro scale, like in 1 year, usually I am like 60, 75 percent correct. But it's not about to be correct. It's just you can make profits. It's about making profits, right? Okay, good. So the thing here is like, be careful with this, okay? Now, technically speaking, in weekly basis, 2-3 months potentially we could see a bounce here for Bitcoin only if Bitcoin holds this area 25k for at least maybe 2 weeks, 2 weeks, maximum 3 weeks, all this month, maybe the second week of October. Okay, if you see Bitcoin closing in September, for example, the last day of September, you see Bitcoin below 25k, well, wait for it, because the next level is going to be this rectangle around 17, 18k. Now, people will be, oh my God, will say, Bitcoin 10k again. Bitcoin will crash to 1,000, When it's here, to the moon, right? 1 million. When it's here, to zero, right? People, all the people are very emotional. Yeah. Even right now, they cannot say, what is a woman? Imagine, right? How emotional people are. So, I strongly suggest you must learn about psychology of trading. Read books about psychology of trading. You can go to my blog and you can read some articles I wrote about psychology of trading. Yeah, I also suggesting the way, right, how I could handle my emotions to, well, do this, because many jobs, your job, 95 job, is they are saying to you, you have to work in a very stressful environment, right? In trading, no, you cannot have a stress. If you have a stress in your life, you have problems with your wife or your family, whatever your job, don't trade. Don't trade, because you will be very emotional. You cannot be emotional, okay? Emotionless, okay? That's the point. Control your emotions. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna check more the comments. Let me see what time is it. 7 minutes left. Okay, so Bitcoin is not about. Okay, I explained this. Link. Okay, link. Link is the altcoin, or you're asking me for a link? So okay, link. Let me see link. Link $6. Okay, so weekly chart. Let me see. Careful here, because this is not consolidation anymore. Okay, this is not consolidation. Careful here, because this thing in weekly chart, as you can see here, we could have a sell signal very soon. There is no volume here. Actually, the volume, OBB got rejected by the ME55, so this is not bullish. Okay, so the projection, I can tell you right now, is to the downside, like this, to the downside. Why? Because you see all from this point, when we have the buy signal here to potential sell signal maybe in the coming weeks, this thing, instead of pumping, what Link did, just sideways and just, well, it's lazy. So wait for it. In the next sell signal here, it's just gonna drop. Next target, I'm very happy because I will buy Link in the long term, holding, right? So if we see this break, if we see this range breaking, you will see the next target is gonna be around $4. $4, that is gonna be the next target. Now, someone is asking me on Discord about Cardano. Okay, big fan of Cardano. Okay, good. It's garbage. But what happened? Cardano will hit $10. Maybe in 20 years. Who knows? Right? It's garbage. Look at this. It's really garbage. Beautiful. We have a buy signal. Okay, let me tell you this. There is no volume here. Okay, there is no bullets average, nothing. So if this thing, my target hit, actually, my first target was 0.40, my second target was 0.20, and my last target, where actually I am going to buy, holding, yes, holding, I will become investor, is if I see Cardano at 0.10, 0.08. What? Yes, I cannot believe you. My altcoin will never crash because it's gonna be the next Bitcoin, right? Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I am old enough in this market I know some guys you are watching, you are old enough, old like me in this market, and you know what I mean, right? Let me tell you something. You are new in the crypto space. You have to understand something. In average, when Bitcoin in average, right? When Bitcoin is in a bear market, in average, all the altcoins will crash around 97%, 97, 95, between 97, 95, 98%. So if we use this value from the top of Cardano, 95% is around 0.15, 98 is around 97, 98 is around 0.08, okay? And it will take in average around 2 years and a half, okay? So in average, right, based on the previous bear markets. So if we see this from this point and this point, we have, well, almost, we have 2 years now, 2 years, couple months, something like that. So the thing here is like in the long term, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm saying Cardano as a project fundamentals is not good. I don't care. Seriously. Don't waste your time with me about fundamentals because I really don't care. Mm-hmm. But you think this coin or any coin you are buying right now or you want to buy, is a good project. Well, let me tell you something. Hope is not a plan. If you made money in the previous bull market, just because the project was good, you were just lucky. And that's good. Very good. Congratulations. But one thing is making money. Another skill is keeping that money. Okay. That's the point. Keep in mind this. Okay. Okay. So let's continue. Leo, how are you, Cardano millionaire friends? Broke. Totally broke. Broke. Seriously. Now, finally, after 1 year, this guy is talking to me. But every 3 days is just in izakaya. Well, you know what is izakaya? It's like a bar, Japanese bar, drinking your sake. The president lonely because he could be millionaire right now, and he's broke as fuck right now. And it's true story. I mean, it's real. You have no idea how many people I met in my life since I started doing trading. They were making millions in 2017. I remember in here. I remember I bought in 2016. The first time when I bought Bitcoin was around here, around 1,000, around here, and I closed my position around here. The second time I bought here and I closed here. The last time I bought here and I closed my first 50% here, and the rest here. Mm-hmm. And now I'm just flat. Oh my God, perfect. No, it's not perfect. It's because actually I started my career around here, around 2013, 14, around this area. But when Bitcoin was on 120 in the stock market. I was terrible, actually. I'm still terrible, but at least I have experience right now. So the thing here is like in this phase is when the market was huge. I remember the CME is gonna launch futures for Bitcoin, and you will see, you can find the information on YouTube. YouTubers saying the institutional money is gonna come to Bitcoin and it's gonna pump. It's going to the moon, millionaires, right? And yes, many of them they bought here. Yes, some of them yes, but many they bought here. Yeah. And here, I remember some guys, they even got a loan in the bank and crazy stuff. And just when the Bitcoin broke, they sold here in panic. And they asked me, and I said, don't sell, just wait for 1 more year. They couldn't do it. And now, well, they are broke. It's very sad. It's very sad. Trading is not for everyone, especially you are emotional. You in your life, if you feel like you are emotional, you are not stable, you cannot control your emotions, you will have a big issue. And the only thing you are gonna do is just gonna give your money to market makers or someone else. Okay. So even before of trading, if you want to really do this like professional in a professional way, you must think this is a career. But even before of thinking trading, you must think about your life, see your life, and see how emotional you are. And you have to learn how to control that emotion. It could be with sports, it could be with yoga, whatever you want to do. And only after that, when you finally see like you are actually, you can control that emotion, you will be able potentially to really make it in this market, in the markets. Okay. So I think that's it for today, guys. 1 hour, 1 hour. So I think that's it for today. Remember to time 2 live streams per week, Monday and Friday, 9 p.m. GST time. I think, I don't know in UTC, I don't know in the States, in America, what time is around 7 a.m., something like that. I don't know, 8 a.m., who knows? Well, as you can see, my technical analysis for Bitcoin now is right. I mean, it's good. I'm making some profits. I open a short position around here. And my first target in 4-hour chart for Bitcoin is around, let me show you here, is this, the MI55 here, around 26. But you know what? I think Bitcoin is gonna break this range, and and actually we will see Bitcoin around this area again. If we see this area again tested around 25,500, you know what? I'm gonna just hold my position, because maybe potentially this signal, this entry will be a swing. Let's see. Let's see. But let's step by step, okay? I need to see first Bitcoin testing this area, MA55 here. Formally speaking, if I am very, very strict with my technical analysis, in 4-hour chart, in the moment when I see here my test, Bitcoin test in this area, technically speaking, I mean, formally speaking, I have to close my position. That's it, okay? But I didn't explain this. Right now, 4-hour chart is fine, right? Okay, good. You see? Very good. Now, let's see the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart getting rejected here. There is not enough time here. Not enough time. This is going to be a sell signal, maybe this weekend, yeah, with volatility contracting. Remember what I said to you. If you see the market pumping in this case, but you see the volatility contracting instead of expanding, because this is contracting, right? It's not expanding, right? It's pumping here, but it's not contracting. It's not expanding, it's contracting. Well, potentially this is not the move, the real move. The real move is going to be when we have the sell signal here, and finally you see the volatility expanding from, when I say expanding, from blue to red. When I say contracting, from red to blue, okay? One of the things, someone is asking me, hey, what is the most powerful setup you have in your system? I think just a couple times per year I can see the setup. Let me see the example, because in my Discord, some people they are working or they are sleeping right now. They cannot watch my channel, and also because my channel is quite small. Yeah, I care about my Patreon and supporters, so I wanna answer all the questions in my live streams. So the strongest setup I have for my system is not just the better variance, it's also volatility all together. Just a couple times in my career, one time or 2 times maximum per year, I can see the setup. Let me show you an example. In 2021, yes, in 2021, when I open a short position, yes, exactly here. When I open a short position here, I open a short position into 16,600, around exactly here. I still remember. But I said in my Discord, you know what? This signal, this setup is extremely powerful. Actually, I think it's the most powerful setup I have in my system. First of all, is because we have a better variance from this point, and this point, and this point, and this point in curve, right? And also we have better variance from this point and this point in OBB, right? Actually, this setup right now is very powerful. Actually, the win rate is almost 85%. Yes, because I tested my system. For me, I built this system now 6 years ago. So this is like number 2 of like how powerful it is, right? So number 2, about the number two, the top, the first place is for this setup. When you have better variance in both indicators, plus you have volatility contracting. Because this is telling you, it's gonna crash, not drop. It's gonna crash, and it's gonna crash hard. Okay. So now imagine this setup here, but now this is on the chart. Imagine this setup right now, but in higher time frames. For example, weekly chart, and you will see the magic. Let me show you here. If I show you here weekly chart, and if we go to 2021, I said long time ago, right? 2 years ago, I said Bitcoin is gonna crash 20K first, 14 potential around there, second target. You're crazy. Okay, why? Let me show you why. We have the same setup but in macro scale. You see, this setup here is here, right? On the chart, right? But if we do the same exercise in weekly chart, we have better variance here. Yes, we have new high here. And also OBB is doing exactly the same thing. We have a new high here. And from this better variance, we have here, as you can see, we have better variance, very strong setup, right? Plus what we have here, we have volatility contracting. That's why I said to you, 2022 is gonna be shit. Yeah, that's why I said, shorts, only shorts. I had a meme, right? Bitcoin is going to zero, because I know in my mind, in my brain, this setup is weekly chart with this various variance. It's gonna take at least 1 year to recover. Okay, it's not like I can see my crystal ball and I can see the future. No. Okay, so this is the top number one in the list, or like the setups, right? The setup of my system, yeah, and it works. It's not perfect, of course. I take losses, right? But it works. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Remember, if you want to learn my system, or at least get the big picture of my system, you can go to the description of this video. You will find a playlist. If you want to join my Discord, you have the link of my Discord. You want to read my blog about psychology of trading. So you can learn. Seriously, you really want to become a good trader, and not just trading, it's about life, all the stuff there. It's very good that you really learn how to control your emotions. Yeah. So yeah, James, I think you were here, right? In 2021, I think you remember. Yes, I think yes, you were here. I cannot remember very well. But yeah, some guys, they are watching this live stream, they remember here, like when I said, Bitcoin is gonna crash and we will short, right? Very good times. And let me tell you something, maybe at least 6 months in 2024, maybe we will keep shorting Bitcoin at least a little bit more. But this time I will be careful here. If I see Bitcoin at 17K, no shorts. For shorting, no, I wouldn't feel comfortable. Honestly, I would like to see Bitcoin pumping a little bit more in the weekly chart, and I will be happy to short around 30K again, maybe. But okay, never mind. So let's see. For our chart is looking good. So I'm still looking, as I said before, $26,000 is the first target. Second target is gonna be around $25,800. But honestly, for me, if we see Bitcoin testing again this area, it's gonna break down, and you will see Bitcoin at 25K, even lower. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Yeah, and see you in the